live, so I don't. There we go.
Right here, right now, is all I ever want. All my yesterdays and my tomorrows are right here, right now. It's what I waited for. Now I can say this is the best day of my life. Right now, I want to step back.
Good morning, good evening, happy midnight. It's the 4th annual Bracketology. A little bit different this year. A midnight show for the 4A, splitting it up a little bit different format. But I still got the same co-hosts. Rafa, I know you're famous because you're on the SAFC, and I was there for 80 minutes. I had to go pick up my son, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're on TV. How does that happen?
I don't know. That second goal he just came up to us and fist bump, and just too bad I kind of had wave my flag, I guess.
Fist bump. You wouldn't even put the phone down, man. I was like, put the phone down.
I was trying to film it, and I realized I wasn't able to film it on Snapchat. So like, at least I can see it on YouTube or something.
Steve, I know you had a busy day coaching the youth of San Antonio here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was nice and chilly and perfect soccer weather for you, not too hot like it is in the summer. So how are you this evening?
I'm doing well. And actually was pretty hot. I was dressing for cooler weather, and it turned out to be a warm one. And then I had back-to-back matches, and so I was kind of stuck out there. But I had my sunblock on and ready to go. So it was good to get back out there at the field. So it was good. Good day.
Coach Cano, first of all, congratulations on the MacArthur team making the playoffs, and hopefully a deep run and your many victories this year here. Second of all, Rafa needs your help. I'm telling you, Rafa needs your help.
I gotta say, there he is, Matt. Good morning, buddy. Got to say, little disappointed that Harry and Rafa aren't sporting the new threads that they received earlier today, but it's okay.
Oh, no.
I forgive them.
What are you talking about?
That's about right there.
Harry already forgot.
No, it's right here. Oh, I moved it too far over.
Right here.
Oh no, you're sporting it behind you. There you go.
So there, and then I have the other one here.
There you go.
I got the 50-50 here, and then with the new one, Inside Texas Soccer and Global Soccer.com. So that's the maximum there. So I accept your apology.
Global Scarves already getting a plug. Look at that, Rafa. There you go, Rafa. You can just sport it, man. You can just wear it, keep you nice and warm, right? No, hey, thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having the 50-50 podcast once again. Love it, man. This is the accidental tradition, as I like to call it, right? And now it's been great. It's awesome. Lucky to be here. Happy to be here. A little different this year now that I'm back on the public side and UIL side, but we got some of the team here as well as our teams kind of cross over a little bit as well. And just, hey man, excited to talk some 4A. Who cares? It's midnight. It's it's 10 a.m. somewhere, so let's get going.
I would say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but we are a high school show.
Well, yeah, that one too. Exactly.
And so I don't want to get through there. So let's get to the first one here. Let me see if I can. We kind of updated a little bit of the style that we're going to do, and then we'll move to the bracket after here. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how does everyone feel about the 4A? This playoffs compared to last year, like something different? The usual suspects?
Well, I think from my perspective, I think it's very much I love me some 4A. You guys already know that, but I think this year it's kind of like people on both sides are kind of like, the usual suspects per se. Will it be the usual suspects? Will there be some new schools, new teams that break through? But I think a lot of eyes on the girls' side, a lot of eyes on Salina for sure, right? Can they make it 3 in a row? And then on the boys' side, right? What will happen, right? Had a new champion last year, and does Bernie return? A lot of people are looking very closely at Coach Strong's group again. Is this the year that they kind of stake their claim? Their last year in 4A, right before they make that climb to 5A, did they make a run? And can anybody stop them right now? Are they the closest thing to what maybe Pflugerville Connolly looks like on the boys' side in 5A, right? So, yeah, I think those are some of the questions going in, but there will be other players. On the girls' side, you look at Stephenville, Salado, who just recently got knocked off by Stephenville. Those teams will be in the mix. Will Palestine be there? Who else will show up? On the boys' side, right.
The girls from Davenport. Or the Bernie girls too.
Bernie girls, exactly. These guys, they're all going to collide at some point. And then on the boys' side as well, kind of a lot of people really feel that Bernie's got to navigate the valley, of course. But if they can make it through there, are they on a potential collision course with Sanelli, right, out of El Paso, which would be a dynamite matchup, right? If you could see that in Georgetown. So I don't know. I think I'm excited.
So I think Coach Cano just tilted that he's not picking Sanelli to lose in the first round here. Is what I got from that.
I should come right back and say that, right? Upset first round.
Don't forget our buddies at Diamond Hill too. Keeping on.
That's right, my guys.
DHJ.
Jesse Tovar, Sanelli boys. Girls are going to make a run. So. Santa Ellie's already in the house representing here. So the first one here that we're going to get to, talking about the girls, Wichita Falls, the Lady Coyotes versus Prairie Town.
This is Wichita Falls last year as a high school before they split off into the 2 new ones. So I think they want to kind of go out kind of on the blaze of glory, but I think Wichita Falls will win this one. Perryton's, like I said, new program. One of those 3A schools are playing up in 4A, but Wichita Falls has a tradition, so they're probably going to win this game.
Yeah, Wichita Falls got to about the 4th round last year, and of course, by looking at the records, you can't always go off of that. But in this case, yeah, I would go, Wichita Falls, just due to the fact that historically they're always they're always there. They're always making deep runs in the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt. Same here. I don't think we have to belabor this one too much.
Next one, El Paso Bowie versus Lubbock Liberty. This one's runner-up 1 versus second place and 1 versus third place in District 2 or Division. Yeah, District 2.
Well, this one here, little interesting matchup here, right? Just in terms of the region, how well these teams kind of generally know each other. But I don't know, this one here on the girls' side, obviously I know more about Bowie on the boys' side out of El Paso. But do we know, I guess there's always going to be the $1 million question that'll come up regularly is, do we know where this one is being played again?
Actually, I think I can tell you that here because they did some of the updating of those here.
I didn't know this was one of the I don't think they were out in Grande already.
Yeah, and this one, it can kind of go either way in my opinion. But if I'm having to pick a winner here, which I guess that's why we're on here, right? I'm going to go with Bowie. Yeah,
I think I'll lean I'll lean Bowie unless Harry tells me something that, hey, they're playing in Lubbock. I would say then maybe possible. I could see it maybe a little differently, but these relatively even matched. So I guess maybe a push. It could come down to where it's played, but I'll go Bowie.
I think this one's a bracket buster.
So you've got Liberty,
and just like I said, Liberty is even though they're a new program, I think they might have been in a little tougher district.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
they face like I said, they face teams like Lakeview and Greenwood. You know how good Greenwood has been this year for the girls' side, and they had a pretty tough non-district schedule. It's two different styles. You're going to see you got that border style of soccer. So I think I wouldn't be surprised that Liberty pulls off the upset on here. This will be a close one. I think I can see like a 2-1 game on this one.
Yeah, I think the key. So you got 4A, right? 1 4A here, pretty well battle tested, but I think that I could see Liberty, right? I mean, that's what my brain is telling me, my soccer brain, my heart's telling me Bowie, right? But I don't know about bracket buster stuff. I mean, this is a 3 in a very tough district, right? So I don't know if we'd go that far, right? But no, I think I'll follow my soccer brain here and maybe go Liberty instead of Bowie. Yeah.
So in just one more thing, this game last year was El Paso Austin with a slight edge over Snyder. 1-0. So that tells you right there that these two districts are pretty competitive. So I still have the edge with Bowie, but I guess I can be swayed too.
We're going Liberty.
Yeah, this is also a Bowie that finished runner up to a very good Sanelli girls squad too. So I'm kind of trying to factor that in as well. But yeah, I'll. Without really knowing, I'd like to know where this game is played, but yeah, we'll go Liberty.
Next one, Amarillo Randall versus Mineral Wells.
Got Randall in this one.
You got a bracket buster here, Rafa? No bracket buster?
No buster here. Yeah, you got to go Randall.
Yeah, Randall.
Snyder and El Paso Clint. The reverse.
Yeah.
You're there.
Here is your buster.
I've actually got Snyder.
Yeah. I'm going to go Clint.
Rafa?
I think this could be a back and forth game. I can see this one going to overtime. Just kind of looking what they, extra time. Yeah. Overtime, extra time seems Snyder being a kind of like the younger program, they've non-district wide, they've done well too. I'll give you a key on them. They had a wonder loss to Brownwood, and Brownwood's actually a pretty good team. So I'm going to go with Snyder on this one.
Yeah, I keep looking at the, no knock on them. It's just they're still building that program, right? So it's kind of hard to gauge a history or pedigree. So, and I'm very familiar with Clint, and they have more. They're and I mean this in a great way, but just deceptively talented. They sometimes Sanelli kind of gets a lot of the press, but yeah, they've come a long way as a program as well. I'll take Clint.
So we're going with Clint with the upset here. Well, is it an upset? I guess that's the question. Moving on, Decatur, the Lady Eagles versus Fort Worth Young Leadership Academy.
Decatur.
Yeah.
And moving on, Salado versus Alvarado.
Salado. I mean, that's pretty impressive record considering they finished runner-up in their district. So,
yeah, I'll be curious to see how this game plays out, though. Salado's favorite here. They're the favorite, obviously, but I think cannot get off to a slow start and let Alvarado get a lot of confidence in this game early. But yeah, Salado.
Benbrook versus Bridgeport. The Bobcats versus the Sissies. And this one is at Northwest ISD Stadium.
I got to go with the Benbrook.
Yeah, Benbrook.
Yeah.
The Bobcats.
We're going against the Sissies, yeah.
And then finishing the top half there, Godly, the Lady Cats versus China Springs.
Godly, a squad I'm very familiar with. Saw them up close last year in the Wimberley Lady Texan Showcase, and they got a lot of talent. They're still very young. You know, they're in their third year. Their first year was, I think, they only had 1 or 2 wins, I think, and that program really turned around last year. Seeing them finishing runner up this year in District 6, and yeah, I think Godly
as well.
Rafa, you're all right with Godly?
I think this might be one that I think China Spring could win this one. China Spring, you know, you got to take into consideration China Springs played Stephenville, Brownwood, and Salado, and you know they had a close call with Stephenville, lost to them 2-0, 3-0. Still competitive games. They actually have a win over Brownwood. You know, they've tied some pretty good teams, some like teams that are 5A and 6A. They may be a little bit more battle tested than Godly. It's going to be a close game, but I'm going to lean over to China Springs on this one.
Yeah, I guess the question becomes at a certain point, right, is how much emphasis do you put on strength of schedule when they've played tougher teams but have ultimately lost to all of them, right? Is regardless of whether it's 2-0, 5-0, it's kind of in between. You're trying to assess the result, right? But without actually seeing how the game played out, that's always the tough part that I struggle with. Not falling in love too much with a tougher strength of schedule, even though they maybe have came up short on all of those.
So we're going Godly, I think, is 2-1. Rafa, you're outpicked here.
Outnumbered.
Midland Greenwood, pardon me, versus El Paso Riverside.
Yeah, Greenwood.
Amarillo West Plains and Burke Burnett, the Lady Bulldogs.
Interesting. Rafa and I were very big on this program going back to last year, and they were surprisingly, I don't know what to call it, right, Rafa? They weren't down this year. They just didn't take what appears to be that next big step this year.
They weren't consistent this year. Yeah, West Plains was like the surprise last year, and we thought they were gonna maybe sneak up on maybe Stephenville. But they feel short. This year it's kind of been a disappointing season. I don't know, maybe because of injuries. That's a possibility. Grades, that's always a factor too. But I think in this game, I think West Plains, I think they have enough talent that those should win this one.
Should be, yeah, I agree.
And on the next one here, I'm just going to do it because you guys have already talked about the team, San Eli. We're just moving them past the first round because we can't give them all the kudos and then have them lose against San Angelo Lakeview. But unless anybody wants to take up San Angelo Lakeview.
No.
Go ahead, Russell.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a tough test, but I think San Eli should. If they don't get on a good start, like Lakeview could, right? Like I said, you can't sleep on Lakeview. Yeah. So, but San Eli has to get a good start on this and not leave them hanging around.
Graham versus Borger.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah. I've got Graham, but this is another one of those 2-3 matchups that is almost like a coin flip.
Yeah, definitely a push.
This could also be one where, depending on the location and such. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Graham though.
Same here. Give me. I mean, obviously, the variable always comes into play is, hey, where is this match being played? But yeah, I think very slight edge, Graham. I think.
And also, especially considering Region 1 is probably going to be the biggest geographic region, so location for Region 1 typically comes
Right,
into play more than the other 3 regions.
Yeah.
They actually did face each other early in the season with Graham winning 3-1. So I'll lean with Graham on this one.
When was that, Rafa? When was that? Had to have been what first second week
January the 18th.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. As much film as I've seen of teams from early January as of late, I've noticed a lot of teams look very different from January to now, right? So,
oh yeah,
so yeah, and that's the question too, right? How banged up are they as well? So, but yeah, give me Graham.
And this says that it's a home game too for Graham.
Yeah, even more so for leaning towards Graham than.
Waxahachie Life and Brownwood.
Yeah, Waxahachie Life. They had a big run last year as well.
Diamond Hill Jarvis and River Oaks Castleberry.
As the ladies here, how are you going to go with Diamond Hill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stephenville versus Venus.
Racket Buster. Racket Buster. No. Yeah, no. Stephenville. Yeah, Stephenville all day.
That could be a double-digit score there.
Oh.
Springtown and Fort Worth Eastern Hills.
Yeah, Springtown.
Yeah.
Caddo Mills versus Aubrey High School.
So this is Region 2 now.
Region 2, yes.
I got Caddo Mills.
The Coyotes. Yep.
Caddo Mills.
Dallas Life Oak versus Dallas Inspired Division Academy.
This could be a push too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Live Oak though. Live Oak Cliff.
Yeah, I'll go with Live Oak Cliff.
Yeah, and this was a very close game last year as well.
Yeah.
2-1 between Live Oak Cliff and another one of the Dallas A+ Academy schools. So
yeah,
it's
Salina and Sunnyvale.
no more sunny days over there. Salina.
Let me think about this one.
This one's is at Sunnyvale, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
That's actually a nice little part of Dallas. I've been up there. But yes, Salina.
Yeah, coach from Salina posted. I think they were playing at Sunnyvale.
I think we must have missed that one, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Sunnyvale has a home playoff game.
Yeah.
So Lethal's not happy that the higher seed isn't hosting. So on that one there.
No, well, not only that, but the defending state champion at that. Oh my God, yeah.
Shout out to Lethal and all the work you do as well, my friend. Dallas Pinkston and Oak Cliff Faith Family.
I was going to say, Harry. This is where we have to insert the Taylor 12-man. What are we doing? GIF, right? We got to break away from that. So anyway, sorry.
Pinkston.
Yeah, Pinkston.
Yeah.
Jacksonville High School versus Carthage High School. The Dogs versus I forget what does the other one there, but
This could be sneaky.
I
First
think
place of
Jacksonville.
15.
This could be. Yeah, I mean,
You know, Jacksonville's been one of those. They've been the surprise this year, and that may be the one that may give a game to Salina.
I don't. Would we
Kind of
categorize them?
reading.
Would we categorize them as a surprise? You think at this point, though? I mean, they've been relatively.
Because I had them in
between them and their boys program.
Yeah.
Prep 1 says Jacksonville.
They've been relatively consistent in building.
This was an 11-0 game last year between Jackson and Center. So by district round, I think we're good. Jacksonville.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on this one.
Yeah.
Texarkana, Pleasant Grove, and Lindale.
I got Pleasant Grove. But, I mean, looking at the record of Lindale, actually, Lindale had a really good run last year as well. So,
I don't know. I think, are you picking the football team here, Steve? What are we doing? PG. I don't know, man. I don't know. Interesting.
I think Lindale might be. I think they could pull this one off. I think they've. Yeah, what they did with last year.
Coming out of
they have that having that experience,
right, coming out of 14, I think.
This is at Marshall Maverick Stadium. So it's a neutral site game, but I'm not sure where Marshall Maverick Stadium is.
East.
That's in Marshall, Texas.
It's
Marshall, Texas.
East of Tyler. Or Longview. Is it Tyler or Longview? I'm trying to remember which one it's east of.
That's Marshall, Texas. Marshall, Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to remember what it's, because I know it's East Texas.
I think it's east. I think it's east of Tyler. I think.
Tyler. Yeah.
Where's Tyler?
So I'm gonna say slight edge Lindale here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Lindale.
Okay. I have Pleasant Grove. We're good though.
I wanted to say PG, Steve. I really did.
Henderson versus Madisonville.
Henderson.
Yeah.
Athens versus Paris.
Athens.
North Texas versus Irving North Hills Prep. I'm assuming North Texas.
North Dallas.
Or North Dallas.
Yeah. I got
North Dallas 40 reference here. Yeah, let's do it. North
Anna
Dallas.
versus Kaufman.
You got Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a strong district. District 11.
Yeah.
Very strong.
I guess you're talking about Jacksonville earlier, Duff. I'm just wondering, this little cross collision course of who does Jacksonville, right? Obviously, we got to look at the bracket, but who will they kind of come across first here? Will it be Anna? Would it be Salina? Right. So,
and shout out to Prep One for tweeting this bracketology episode on all 5 of our pages.
Ever the promoter, Jesse Tovar, shouting out.
Let's see here. All right, yes, I got
But
it.
yes, thank you for doing that. Appreciate you, Jess.
Carrollton Ranch View versus Dallas Wilmer Hutchinson. I'm assuming Ranch View.
Correct. Yeah, Ranch View.
And apologies to them. I accidentally, what was it the other day? I accidentally called them Ranch Water. I meant Ranch View, not Ranch Water. So
Remember, it's a high school show.
I did apologize.
Mob Inc. versus Frisco Panther Creek.
Now, remember Panther Creek did beat Salina in the regular season, but in PKs. So that's one of the only blemishes as far as district wise. So I'm going to go with Panther Creek on this one.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
District 11.
Mm-hmm.
Bullard and Paris North Lamar.
That's another team.
Here's
this
your
is another team like Bullard.
Yeah. Here's your surprise.
Kind of like kind of like Jacksonville, Bullard's kind of like another one that's falling under the radar.
Yeah. Some of these schools, Region 2 is going to be very interesting this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to take Salina some, a lot to kind of get out of this region.
They're going to earn the three-peat just getting out of their own region for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kilgore versus Hudson.
Yeah, I've got Kilgore on this one.
Kilgore.
I agree.
Assuming the next one, Sulphur Springs versus Tyler Chapel Hill.
Sulphur Springs, yep.
Sulphur
The
Springs.
Lady Cats, yep.
And then Palestine versus Longview Spring Hill.
This is gonna be a close one, but I'm leaning towards Palestine.
Yeah, slight edge Palestine. Palestine, if anything, pedigree maybe, but yeah, it would not shock me one bit to see it go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here. And then let's do a quick transition here to bring on the bracket here, so that way you don't see everything.
So how about that? How about that San Antonio FC result, huh?
Yeah, back on track.
Yeah.
Are they?
We always have Colorado's number, so it was a good opponent to kind of face on on a 2-game tie-in skid, but
Steve's right. Steve's saying because it was the switchbacks, it doesn't really count. It was already automatic. So
we've got their number,
Yeah, yeah, we do.
So moving into the area round, and of course we don't know where these games are being played for that here. So winner of 4 versus third place of District 2, Wichita Falls and Lubbock Liberty.
I got Wichita Falls.
Yeah. Well, high. Yep.
Amarillo Randall versus El Paso Clint.
Randall. That's going to be a great matchup right there.
Mm-hmm.
Decatur and was it Salado?
Salado. I got Salado. Tough match. Very, very tough match.
That's going to be a tricky game for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so Salado.
They're a very battle-tested team. I mean, they've kind of been through it, not only in a tough district, but also, historically speaking, they're one of those teams that, in the past 4 or 5 years have been kind of put their name on the map. So,
Benbrook and Godley.
Benbrook.
Yeah.
Greenwood and Alamo West Plains. Or Greenwood, Midland
West
Greenwood,
Plains.
West Plains.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
This is gonna be one that this is gonna be a. I mean, Midland Greenwood's been the surprise there this year, but West Plains has the kind of. Let's see this one going to PKs.
I've got Greenwood on this one. I think this is the time where they kind of try to start stamping their name into Region 1 and making some noise. So for me, I've got Greenwood.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but this in itself would be a fabulous run for Greenwood, right? But I think they get out of this one, but I think this is where the journey ends after this.
San Eli and Graham. I'm assuming everybody's going with Graham, right? Waxahachie Life and Diamond Hill Jarvis for the ladies.
Ooh.
I've got Waxahachie.
I think we got to go Life here.
Yeah.
Stephenville and Springtown.
Honeybees.
Yeah.
The Porcupines.
Is that Springtown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Porcupine.
So who are you going with there? Because it's 1-1, Coach.
I'm going with Stephenville.
Stephenville.
Rafa was teasing there.
Okay. Cotto Mills and Dallas Life Oak.
Yeah. Cattle Mill.
Kettle Mills.
Salina and Dallas Pinkston. I'm assuming the defending champs.
Bobcats. Yeah.
Jacksonville and Lindale.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
That's going to be a good game. But you're going to give it to Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville pulls it off.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And Henderson and Athens.
I've got Henderson. I don't know. I mean that.
Athens seems a good team. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah. I mean it's.
Yeah.
It's an even game there.
It is. I'm leaning towards Henderson though, but yeah.
I like. It's our first tough one.
Who do you got, Rafa?
Just to kind of give you what Athens did, they actually tied Bullard in one of the district games.
I remember that result. That's what I was thinking. When was that though? How far back was that? Early February?
That was actually March 19th.
Oh, never mind. What am I thinking of?
So
I thought there was someone else. I thought they had a big win in like early or mid February, but
they beat they have wins over Decatur. They have a tie against they beat Palestine. They tied Burnett. So they played quality opponents. So they actually have a win over Lindale.
It might have been Palestine. Yeah, I'm gonna lean Athens.
Okay.
Rafa, you're the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Athens.
North Dallas and Anna, the powerhouse in 11 or the winner of 10?
I've got Anna.
Yeah, Anna.
Ranch View and Panther Creek.
Ooh, this will be a good, really good one.
Very good.
It's gonna be tough to get out of the second round here.
You know what? When in doubt, I default to
Frisco.
The other team. Yeah, Frisco. The other battle-tested teams coming out of Salina's district.
Which is Frisco. Yeah.
Right. It's kind of hard to go against them, I think, right now.
Is that like Rafa's don't go against Laredo?
Is it Laredo?
Brownsville.
Brownsville. Bull, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you're gonna lean towards Frisco on this one.
Panther Creek.
Bullard or Kilgore?
Bullard. I think Bullard.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna be a tough one for them. It's gonna be Bullard.
Sulphur Springs and Palestine.
I got Sulphur Springs.
These are some exceptionally good second round matchups.
I mean, these can even be, regional
final. Yeah. Well,
yeah. These are really good matchups.
Yeah.
Tough teams.
Yeah, you gotta give this one to Sulphur Springs.
I got Sulphur Springs, yeah.
We'll go back up to the top on this side.
Only because they have my initials, that's why.
Caddo Mills versus Salina.
Yeah, Salina.
The end of the road for the Coyotes here. Yeah.
And then Jacksonville and Athens.
I'll go with Jacksonville on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. That's going to be a great game right there.
Yeah, for sure. And that's to advance to the regional semifinal, right?
Yes.
To the regional final.
No semi. Because this is
the
the quarterfinals.
Which one?
The Jacksonville Athenians.
Yeah.
Go into the regional
afterwards. Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Right there.
We going Jacksonville or we going Athens?
I got Jacksonville.
Yeah, begrudgingly Jacksonville.
Anna, Panther Creek.
This is district matchup.
Anna.
Same district.
Anna.
Yeah, I agree.
Bullard and Sulphur Springs.
Yikes.
Man.
I think this is Sulphur Springs time. I think this is probably.
Yeah, they've been building on this since last year.
Yeah.
I think Bullard is maybe a year away.
And I actually picked Bullard.
Yeah. I think I'm going to, God, this is a good one. Yeah, I'm going to go Bullard or Springs, I should say.
Springs. Okay.
Wichita Falls and Amarillo Randall.
Ooh.
I'm going to go
like
Wichita
Randall.
Falls.
I like Randall.
Yeah.
I know the romantic in me would like to say Wichita Falls, but I like Randall.
I think I got one more. Yeah, I got one more for Wichita Falls.
Rafa, you're the tiebreaker.
Just tradition wise, I'm gonna go with Wichita Falls. They have the history more than
They're hanging on.
as their last year as a high school. So
Yeah,
Last
they're
name.
hanging on.
last
Salado and versus Benbrook.
I
Salado.
got Salado.
Salado.
Greenwood and San Eli.
End of the road for Greenwood.
And Waxahachie Life and Stephenville High School.
Stephenville.
Wichita Falls and Salado.
That's the end of the road for.
I'm going to go Salado. Yeah.
Yeah, Salado.
San Eli and Stephenville.
This could be a region final.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is where it ends, I think, for Sun Eli, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think just too much Stephenville, I think.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, Salina and Jacksonville.
Salina.
Oh, Rafa, I thought you were
Salina
going
with
to go bracket buster here.
with an overtime, not penalty kick, but an overtime win.
Nice.
Yeah.
And are you bringing in the running mate Anna or going with Sulphur Springs?
I've got Anna. Yeah.
District 11's why I ask, because usually it's a matchup of District 11.
Harry will go with Anna. Yeah, because I know Harry will go with Anna. I'm gonna go with Anna.
Region or District 5 versus District 11.
So regional finals, 5 versus 11. Which side you want to start, and which one you got advancing?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go tradition. So I'm gonna say Stephenville, and then I'm gonna say Salina.
Yeah, I agree. I think until I have to see otherwise,
Right.
to go against this, because I think this is just the cream of the crop here. I think.
And then do those two face each other or no?
No, I think they.
No, that's right. They reseed at that's right.
Yeah, they jumble it, and they kind of UIL does their own thing on.
Don't ask us how they do that, Harry, because I've heard about 25 different explanations of how they do it.
All right, we're gonna go with what the gripper and global scarves transition for here. We'll be right back. I think this takes about a minute, I believe is what it is. Maybe a little bit longer.
About a
minute and a half, and then we'll come back and do the other side of the 4A girls, regions 3 and regions 4.
Looking to step up your social media marketing game? Well, let us tell you about our great friends at Gipper. Gipper is a way that schools, athletic departments, ADs, and coaches create world-class marketing content. Join over 4,000 coaches, ADs, SIDs, and club directors who use Gipper to create high-quality visual branded graphics for your program. The best part? Anyone can do it in seconds on any device without needing any design experience whatsoever. If you do have significant design experience, you're going to love this as well, as you are what they call the power user, and this is designed with you in mind as well. And just for being a listener and supporter of the 50/50 podcast, you can receive savings immediately and save 10% off any first-time Gipper purchase. Simply visit gipper.com/partner/5050 to learn more. Again, that's Gipper globalscarves.com/partner/5050. And then there are our great friends at Global Scarves, both Bill and Kyle. They are the top providers of custom knitted scarves, beanies, and other fan merchandise in the U.S. All merch is fully custom with free design services and free shipping on all orders. They do so much more, guys, than just scarves. Blankets, beanies, you name it. It's all designed and all customized to your specifications and needs. You can contact them at info@globalscarves.com to get any free designs or quotes built out for your school, club, or maybe even a supporters group. Simply mention the podcast or use the code #5050pod and they will be sure to take care of it.
All right, and we're back with Region 4, Region 4A, or Regions 3 and 4 of 4A. District 19, according to Max Preps, Houston Wheatley only played 3 games and went 1-2 for that here. So I'm assuming we're going with Sealy. I'll go on an edge on this one here and pick Sealy.
Yeah.
Very astute. Very astute, Harry.
Yeah, I make the hard ones here for you. Vitter versus Hampshire Fanat.
Good
Biter.
Houston Fur, another of the District 19 who won with a. I actually didn't update the record, but it was 0-1-2, 0-2 in district according to the thing here. But versus New Waverly.
Yeah, we'll go with Fur.
Go with the Texans logo.
In District 19, it would be nice if you could update your standings. Just saying. Livingston versus Hardin Jefferson.
This could be an even matchup. I think they can go but it can go either way on this one. I think
looking for the dice here on my desk to roll here. I don't know.
I'm going to go Hardin Jefferson for this one.
Hardin Jefferson?
Yeah, I'm going with the upset on this one.
I'll give you this one, Rafa.
I'm going to go with Livingston.
Oh, my God. Really?
So we're going Hardin Jefferson.
Yeah, we'll go Hardin Jefferson.
So you're faking on giving it to Hardin. Giddings and Mejia.
Giddings.
Columbia versus Columbus, or
and shout out to Tootsie there for custodial duty over at Giddings. She's a very popular pit master here. I think it's actually at the middle school, but it's in the town of Giddings. So I always got to have a barbecue little shout out, right?
Can't believe it took you 48 minutes, Steve.
Well, now we're coming down to the region that I know a little bit more than one.
As we get closer to home,
as we get back, closer to 4.
I see how it is.
I think this should go to West Columbia.
Yeah, West Columbia. Sorry, I got thrown off by the barbecue talk.
Barbecue talk, right? At 1 a.m, right?
I know.
Well, just think last year we were enjoying some barbecue of Steve's.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
This would be the time to do it for you, Steve. Since you're up late at night, put something on the
Shout out to Royal Barbecue.
Shout out to Royal Barbecue.
Royal Barbecue.
I got a little pop up next week.
It's the least Royal Barbecue could have done to take care of us tonight, Steve. You're saying.
I got the DoorDash on the way, right, guys?
Lorena versus Caldwell.
Lorena.
And El Campo versus Alvin, Iowa Colony.
El Campo.
Yeah.
This is first year for Iowa Colony. I think they're probably meant to make the playoffs the first year. I think because El Campo has the experience. I think.
Yeah, I mean it's only their second year in existence.
School year in existence. Yeah.
That's really cool. That's really cool for them to already, advance to the UIL. So
So it's going to take me an hour to read this one here. Winnie East Chambers versus Orange Little Cypress Mauriceville.
The whole paragraph. Shoot.
East Chambers.
Yeah.
Chambers. Yeah.
East Chambers.
Scarborough, who had a record of 15-3-4, 12-0-2, was a runner-up to a team that was 0-1-2. So for that here versus Royal.
I mean, I got to go for Royal.
Speaking of Royal,
good.
I knew they were coming up.
I don't know if I can go with Steve's barbecue on this one, or Steve's logic on this one. I don't know.
Yeah. That's like my wife with the with her March Madness brackets.
The bracket. Yeah, like I lived.
She's actually done pretty good this year, though.
I like their mascot better. They have better colors.
I like their colors better, right?
Yeah,
the purple team.
Give me Scarborough.
Yes, Scarborough.
Yeah.
Hey, just a little side update here. Just something to mention in case you didn't already see it, Harry. The boys by district, Lavernia versus Pleasanton. It's Tuesday, 6 p.m. Looks like Lavernia is going to have the home match there at Bear Stadium. So
nice. Lumberton versus Hoffman Hargrave.
Lumberton.
Lumberton.
Not too much to dive into on this one.
Bellevue and North Forest for that here. This one.
Belleville.
Yeah.
Brahmas.
Cannot go against
the Brahmas.
Can't go against some Brahmas, man. I'll tell you that.
Bay City over Sweeney.
Bay City.
Some of the best when you have the best graphics, on it, go against Bay City.
That alone should get them to the state tournament. I'll tell you that.
Waco, La Vega, and Smithville.
La Vega.
Needville versus Hallettsville.
Ooh.
This has been a great year for Needville.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah.
Needville. Yeah, I mean, there's some good barbecue in Hallettsville.
I think this is Hallettsville's first year as a soccer program.
Well.
Right.
Smithville's got some good barbecue as well, but yeah, Needville in this one.
The Ducks of Taylor versus Robinson.
The Ducks.
Taylor.
Louis Miller Barbecue in Taylor. There we go.
Now
you're starting to hit that barbecue trail right here.
I've been there. Wasn't that? I believe that was one of the places Varsity Blues was filmed, right? Up in that area.
So there in Georgetown, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be a district we're a little bit more familiar with here. So I'm assuming this will have a little bit more banter. Pleasanton and Yoakum.
Yeah,
Pleasanton.
Georgetown Gateway and Wimberley.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Wimberley.
Wimberley, you talk about battle tested in terms of their district. Yeah, I'd say Wimberley.
Let me ask, just because I don't know, Gateway, is that a newer school?
That's a charter school.
Yeah, they've been competing.
Remember they had 1 year.
Yeah, they've been competing, I think, for a little bit. I just don't know how long they've actually been UIL sanctioned.
Gotcha.
Right. That's the part that I'm not clear on. But yeah, I think they've been around for a minute.
I think last year they had like a 21 season. Remember they were the top seed and they got knocked off. I think it was Davenport that knocked them off.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
Or Canyon Lake. One of those two knocked them. They knocked off the number. When they were 1 seed. So
25. Let's see here. No, they lost to. They played Bernie in round 1. Lost 8-0. Gateway lost 8-0.
You got to go with Wimberley on this one.
Yeah. You said it was Bernie? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Bernie.
You're peer-pressured into Wimberley. Lavernia and Somerset.
Lady Bears.
Shout out to Coach Carranza for Somerset. First year there. Taking them to the playoffs. Playing against
you picking him?
I don't know if he's picking him. I think it's just a shout out.
Just a shout out to him. You got to go with Livernia. Yeah,
Harry.
but a great accomplishment. Yeah, for the Somerset girls making the playoffs. So they're on the right direction.
Well, Livernia is one of those schools that's underachieved in the playoffs. So
Mhm.
that's why
For the boys.
That's what the boys' side.
It's the boys' side.
But
Derek Meeting, Clint Dempsey. We don't care about that. Maybe old Memo Ochoa. You can talk.
Can I mute Rafa? Bernie and Marble
Please.
Falls.
Please. Yeah.
Bernie.
Tough first round match though, right?
Yeah, Marble Falls.
Yeah, it's not a walkthrough, right? And anytime you're going against, another hill country squad, you're gonna expect a demanding physical matchup.
Well, and they're playing the 3 seed here. They're not playing the 4 seed.
Right.
So
correct.
That's going to be a tougher matchup, but yeah, I still think Bernie's got this one under control.
And Rafa, you shouldn't disrespect the best U.S. men's national team player. Dude. Gonna putting that out there.
Yeah. Tony Meola.
I have no idea on this one.
Riverview and Idea Alamo, the battle of ideas.
I'm going to go with the district winner, so I'm going to go with Riverview with that Rockets logo, Houston Rockets logo.
Here's an idea. I'll go with Riverview.
London and Gorilla.
London.
Rio Hondo and Idea Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. I don't think Rio Hondo is going to get their first win here.
Yeah. Tough start.
Yeah.
Rembrandt, Vanguard Academy Rembrandt and Beeville Jones.
I'm going to go Jones.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Beeville Jones.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, same.
This is one that I remember Rafa was talking about in the chat. Davenport and Gerald. And this is played closer to Gerald, if I remember the discussion from Rafa.
Yeah, but I think that.
What was the location on this, Rafa?
I think so. I don't remember. I think this was a neutral game site. Might be in the Leander area, I believe, but Davenport should take care of business.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonzales and Floresville.
I'm gonna go Gonzales. I like their consistent, in their style of play, and they're well coached. It's a good little program there, and I think this is a favorable matchup for them, first round matchup.
Yeah, I've got Gonzales as well as a 3 seed last year. They advanced in this round, so now they're the 2 seed. So I think they're heading in the right direction. So I've got Gonzales as well.
Yeah, I'll go with Gonzales.
It's at Floresville. Does that make a difference?
Well, here's the thing. They did play each other on January the 26th, and Floresville did beat them 2-0. But I think Gonzales has really evolved their play. I think this will be it's going to be a closer result. I think this time, traveling over there to Floresville is tough because you can ask that to a couple of years ago when Jeff went to Floresville and Jefferson lost, and Jefferson was the favorite. Yeah, they were number one, and I want to count out Floresville on this one. I think
consensus
having
is
a home game.
I personally think Floresville wins this one, but Gonzales is being on the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Burnett and Canyon Lake. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was just going to ask, Rafa, did you watch Gonzales recently or no?
I didn't get to see. I saw the boys' team. I didn't get to see the girls' team.
Gotcha. Okay. I've got Burnett in this one.
This is Rafa's baby right here. Let's see.
Bracket buster.
It's time.
I think Canyon Lake could, but Burnett had a good result. They played Salado on a warm up, and I know where Arms may not be, but still.
This one,
This one's at, I think, at Burnett, right?
I think, isn't it at Burnett though?
I think so.
If you go to Max Preps on the thing there, they have. If you go in under the school and the schedule, sometimes they have it.
This one last year was a 5-1 win for Burnett over Canyon Lake.
They don't have this one here.
Yeah, it definitely won't be that this year. I don't think Burnett's been consistent. Well coached, good program coach there has built a really solid program. I don't think they're as polished as they maybe were last year, and I think they snuck up on a lot of people last year. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what I was trying to look up too. Is like I thought this was in Burnett. I'm gonna go Burnett.
It'll be a close game, but Burnett will pull it out.
Uvalde and Kennedy.
This one's at Edgewood Memorial, so Kennedy's hosting.
Kennedy.
Actually,
I think Uvalde is going to get this one.
I got Uvalde. Yeah.
Hidalgo and Rockport Fulton.
Rockport Fulton for me.
Yeah, I'll go Rockport.
Upset bracket buster. A 4 over a 1.
Westlaco Pike from Idea and La Feria.
Westlaco.
Give me La Feria.
I'm leaning Feria too. Yeah.
Feria.
I don't know why. Just no real.
I'm assuming we're all going Cal Allen over Vanguard Academy Beethoven.
Yes.
Although I do like their choice of a logo.
Is it the green? Is it the green, Harry?
Black and the green, yeah.
The black and green. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Port Isabel and Progresso, the Red Ants, against the was it Tarpons? I think is what they are.
Tarpons. Yeah,
Tarpons,
the Tarpons.
Mighty Red Ants.
And if you've ever been bitten by a red ant, it hurts.
Yeah, I got the Tarpons.
Port Isabel.
Yeah, neat little town. It's the town right before the bridge
Oh, nice.
to South Padre Island.
All right, then let me move the bracket over here and see what
Are we
kind of
through?
mess up
We got all the 4? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
This one went fairly quick. Sealy and was it Vidor?
I think we're catching our rhythm now. I've got Sealy.
Harry just picked them. It's like boom. All right. There we go. You're good.
Is it really much of a discussion or?
No. I like it. I like it. You're good.
Could that one actually be a lot closer than?
Oh yeah.
I was just.
Actually, I'm going to go with Vider on that one.
Oh.
This will kind of play a factor as to how they did in the opening round matchup, right? And then where it ends up being played, because there's so many unknowns here.
Yeah, 17 is a very tough district.
Yeah, I'm going with Vider on this one.
I can be persuaded. Yeah. You know what? I got Vider.
See, told you, Harry. What are you doing?
I've been doing the right thing. I had Sealy going through, but sorry, Sealy. Fur and Hardin Jefferson.
Fur.
Hardin Jefferson.
Steve, it's on you.
Is that what's going on with the record there?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I don't. District 19. It's not very. They're not a very strong district, so I'm going to go.
They don't report.
Hardin.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. I got Hardin Jefferson.
I just don't know. Can we see Hardin Jefferson going 2 rounds deep though? I guess that's.
It depends on what part of the bracket they're in, as well.
Yeah, they're in a favorable bracket.
Yeah.
Well, you got them going past Livingston.
Yeah. See, and that was the other part. That's why I was thinking. Yeah. Okay.
Giddings and Columbia High School or West Columbia, or where the city are in?
Giddings.
Giddings. Lorena and El Campo.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
I'm gonna
I
say
think
Lorena. Slight edge Lorena.
Lorena.
When in doubt, the teams with the girl's name is usually pretty solid.
East Chambers and Scarborough.
East Chambers.
Good matchup here. Good matchup.
Winnie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, East Chambers.
Lumberton and Bellevue.
Lumberton.
Lumberton. Yeah.
Bay City and Waco La Vega.
Lady
Bay
Cats.
City.
Lady Cats.
Bay City. Yeah.
The Ducks and versus Needville.
End of the road for the Ducks. For me, I've got the
Everyone-
Yeah, Needville. Needville. I think Needville.
I wonder this could be tricky for Needville. This one could be tricky. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Needville just so it gives us that better matchup with Bay City. But yeah, that's one to keep your eye on.
Pleasanton and Wimberley.
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 Lavernia and Bernie.
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 Riverview or London.
London.
Beeville Jones or Edinburgh Idea.
Jones.
Beeville.
Davenport and Gonzales.
Davenport.
Burnett and Uvalde.
Burnett.
Burnett.
Rockport Fulton and La Feria.
Rockport. Fulton.
Cal Allen and Port Isabel.
Cal Allen.
And then back up to the top. Wimberley versus Bernie.
Good matchup. Good matchup.
Very good matchup. Yeah. District foes.
One
More
thing,
likely that game is going to be at Canyon Lake High School. I'll bet. So that's the halfway point.
One to keep your eye on was that previous round. I was going to mention it. Just kind of keep your eye on that Lavernia Bernie game.
Mm-hmm.
Just that one could be a little trickier for Bernie, I think, than people think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got Bernie advancing to the regional semi.
Rafa
Yeah,
Bernie.
Bernie.
London and Beeville
I
Jones.
think that London.
Mm-hmm.
Rematch.
Davenport and Burnett.
Davenport.
Yeah, Davenport.
Rockport Fulton and Cal Allen.
Cal.
Cal.
Now, remember, all of these come, especially some of the bigger schools. We forgot to mention this in the beginning, hoping that next week, none of these, or this coming week and next week, none of these are impacted by the Dallas Cup as well.
East Chambers and hold on one second. Vidor and Hardin Jefferson.
Biter.
Giddings and Lorena.
Ooh. I'm going to say Lorena.
I like Lorena. Yeah, Lorena.
East Chambers and Lumberton. Bay City and Needville. I'm assuming Bay City.
Correct.
Bay City.
Yeah. BC.
Vidor and Lorena.
Yeah.
And Lumberton and Bay City.
It was a rematch from last year.
I think this is the year of the Lady Cats, man.
Bay City, right?
Yeah, I like Bay City here.
I got Lumberton.
I was gonna say I don't think it's two years in a row for Lumberton. I don't think.
Well, they actually this would be the third year in a row for them to win the region.
Yeah, but they ran into Bay City, I believe, right here in this exact same round last year.
Gotcha.
I just think Bay City. I think they're kind of flipped this year in terms of the team that's a little bit stronger.
That was a 3-0 win for Lumberton last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go with Bay City.
Rafa, okay.
Bay City.
Bay City. Okay.
Good. They got Bay City's got good barbecue. I heard, Steve.
I haven't heard that.
No.
I have not heard.
You're missing out.
Bernie and London.
Bernie in London. I'm gonna go Bernie.
Yeah,
Bernie.
I think
What's
we're
funny is Coach has them possibly losing. Where did he have them? Lavernia, but then they make it all the way to the
yeah. That's how the tournament plays out, though, right? It's like sometimes if you can get past the
matchup.
one tricky matchup, and then it kind of can potentially open up for you, or
I mean,
vice
of
versa.
course, it could, easily be in the first round in some cases, but sometimes that it's tough to get out of the second and third round, but then it's easier to get out of this, regional semifinal than it is to, the second and third round. It also, it just depends on where you sit in the bracket.
Yeah, they bring their own. History already tells us, right? Is enough because when we have our Inside Texas High School Soccer shows, which are coming, by the way, I know people have been asking. We'll cover each round, but history tells us it's absolute chaos in the by district and area round, right? We will get some bracket busters. We will get some number 1 seeds that fall to 4 seeds. We will get that. Twos and threes, sometimes the powers, right? The usual suspects. Some of them kind of, if they stumble out of the blocks in one of those first 2 rounds, they're done, obviously. But if they can just get through one of those matchups, and then when you get into past the regional quarterfinal and into the regional tournament, it's a totally different process, because in the regional tournament, you're just, it's a battle of attrition and depth once you get to the regional tournament, just because of the back-to-back days.
Davenport and Cal Allen.
I'm going Davenport all day. Davenport.
Yeah, Davenport. Yeah, Callan hasn't really played as far as like, that compared to their district and with 26 is there's like no, I mean, just maybe London, but it's not a battle every week with Davenport and Wimberley and Bernie has been facing Canyon Lake too.
And they just haven't been Cal Allen, obviously they've been doing well these last couple of years, obviously, but I don't know. They haven't looked the way they have looked the last couple of years this year, right? So, I don't know.
So, you got Bernie, Davenport, Lorena, Bay City. Who is moving on?
Tough one here.
I think Bay City finally gets to go to the dance.
I agree.
Yeah, Bay City.
This is the trickier one, the rematch.
Now this game is going to be in Corpus,
right?
Mind you, at very windy Cabanas, which no one likes to play at.
At this point, they're both familiar with it, though, too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not. I lean Davenport here. I lean with. I know they were co-district champs, but I think this is if there's a year where I think Bernie can be leaped, I think this is it. Just between the depth that Davenport has, what they have coming back, factoring in what Bernie lost, and Bernie does have some great transfers, right? But and just some great talent that came back. But I think top to bottom roster in terms of who graduated what last year to this year, I think Davenport.
Now, here's the thing: do you think coaching will come into a factor in this game? Because you do have a coach coming in that has experience at this stage.
Yeah.
At this level, and then Davenport is the first year who probably hasn't been to this stage yet. The mental preparedness for that could come into a factor on this one. And for me, I'm going to give Bernie the edge on that. Yeah. It'll be a close game, and I'm going to give just that little slight edge right there because of they were there last year, but with the same coach.
I would say, I mean, they got a great coach in Jeremy Shannon there at Bernie, but I think, I think all things considered. I think, yeah, I just
But-
like the depth. I like the depth
for the
of
coach
them.
for Davenport, in his first year to actually win district, that says a lot. So that being said, I think what Rafa is saying is I am leaning towards Bernie in penalty kicks. And with that being said, you really got to, start knowing your team and who can be those 5 penalty kick takers to, advance your team to in this case state. But for most cases, just advancing to the next round. But I got a slight edge to Bernie, but my hat goes off to Davenport and especially the coach that just came in his first year to win that district. That says a lot.
Yeah, this will be the rubber match. So I don't think it doesn't matter where they're playing. The fact that they're seeing each other for the 3rd time, Davenport beat them once. Bernie, they tied, I believe, the 2nd time. So I mean, that's got to count for something, right? No matter where they're playing this game. So yeah, that's why I like Davenport.
All right, and we'll be back with the boys on the flip side here of Gipper and Global Scarves here in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Looking to step up your social media marketing game? Well, let us tell you about our great friends at Gipper. Gipper is a way that schools, athletic departments, ADs, and coaches create world-class marketing content. Join over 4,000 coaches, ADs, SIDs, and club directors who use Gipper to create high-quality visual branded graphics for your program. The best part? Anyone can do it in seconds on any device without needing any design experience whatsoever. If you do have significant design experience, you're going to love this as well, as you are what they call the power user, and this is designed with you in mind as well. And just for being a listener and supporter of the 50/50 podcast, you can receive savings immediately and save 10% off any first-time Gipper purchase. Simply visit gipper.com/partner/5050 to learn more. Again, that's gipper.com/partner/5050. And then there are our great friends at Global Scarves, both Bill and Kyle. They are the top providers of custom knitted scarves, beanies, and other fan merchandise in the U.S. All merch is fully custom with free design services and free shipping on all orders. They do so much more, guys, than just scarves. Blankets, beanies, you name it. It's all designed and all customized to your specifications and needs. You can contact them at info@globalscarves.com to get any free designs or quotes built out for your school, club, or maybe even a supporters group. Simply mention the podcast or use the code #5050pod and they will be sure to take care of it.
All right, and we're back here with the boys on the 4A regions 1 and 2 by district. Kicking off with my old friend Scott's Wichita Falls versus Pampa High School here. How are we rolling with the first round or first pick of the boys?
Well, before we do that, Harry, I just
Oh,
want
go
to say I want to say thanks to you for putting all of this together as well. Just due to the fact that I know it's not easy to put every single logo and every single record and every single district record and their ranking as far as where they are in the district. So that takes a lot of work. So just wanted to say thank you, and I'm sure the teams appreciate it, the coaches appreciate it, the fans, and we definitely appreciate it as well. That's a lot of work to be done for 6 different categories as far as 4A boys, 5A boys, and girls as well, and all the way up to 6A. So that's thank you very much for that.
What are we doing, guys? Hey, what are we doing? I thought we were done. I was already going to bed. I forgot.
Man.
Yeah, this was your idea, by the way.
We got the boys. Oh man, let's go. Let's get after it. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Wichita Falls or Pampa?
Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
Riverside and Midland Greenwood.
Riverside.
Dumas and Burke Bennett.
Dumas.
Yeah, don't. Don't start.
Steve's trying to derail us already. Here.
I know. It's 1:24 in the morning. Come on, Steve.
Shawshank.
Lubbock Estado versus El Paso Bowie.
I'm gonna go with Bowie.
La Bowie.
Bowie, yeah.
Bridgeport and Fort Worth, Western Hills.
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport's they've overcome some stuff this year. So yeah, give me Bridgeport.
Stephenville and Alvarado.
Stephenville.
Yeah.
Alvarado's going to give him a game, but I think Stephenville eventually.
Yeah. My little.
I think eventually
little
Stephenville will pull it off.
Upset meter is going off on this one, but I like Alvarado on this one.
I got Stephenville.
2-1.
Stephenville.
The UPSL Fort Worth Diamond Hill Jarvis versus Lake Worth High School.
I'm gonna go with Rafa's nephews over there, HJ.
Kennedale and
you gotta go
Kennedale. Go
Kennedale.
Kennedale, number 1 barbecue in Texas, Goldie's Barbecue in Kennedale.
El Paso Austin, which has a great school name, versus San Angelo Lakeview.
Go Lakeview.
Yeah,
This was
Lakeview lost because they were the number 1 seed. They lost that one, but I think this should they'll win it.
Yeah, I think Austin will just make things interesting. I think El Paso Austin.
Perrytown and Mineral Wells.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Mineral Wells.
I think this is Perryton's first year in soccer.
Yeah, I'll lean Mineral Wells here too.
But they've played some good teams and they've had some decent results. But I'm gonna go with Minerals because I think they have like I said, they've had a more not saying established program, but they've had soccer a little bit longer.
My gut tells me Perrytown, but you guys are the pickers. San Eli and Pecos.
What's your gut tell you here, Harry?
Huh? This is the San Eli. We're sponsored by San Eli, so we got to get them at least 2-3 rounds.
This is the Sanelli sponsored by Ricardo Pepe. Okay.
I do like the logo from Pecos, but
Eagles versus the Eagles. Yeah,
the Eagles.
The
Eagles.
Well, congrats,
the Eagles.
The first year, Pecos.
Congrats to Pecos first year.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid.
Sanelli.
Yeah. Their winning prize is Sanelli. Yeah.
Hershey versus Bolger. Wichita Falls.
Hershey.
Yeah, Hershey.
Waxahachie Life and Lampasas.
Life.
Yeah.
I choose Life.
This one seems to be tasty. Benbrook and Castleberry.
Ooh, yeah.
I had Castleberry in the RPIs.
Yeah.
As an honorable mention.
Yeah.
This could be one that.
I know you can't go against your own Castleberry though. Come on now.
Yeah. I can't go against the RPI.
If they were knocking on the door in your RPI, got in your RPI.
Pound for pound as a 4A.
And then you don't even pick them. You got to scratch that RPI.
So we're going Castleberry, I guess,
like
here
Castleberry.
based on the pound for pound.
Salado
and Venus.
Salado.
And Decatur and Carter Riverside from Fort Worth.
I've got Riverside.
I'm thinking they're a tough group, man. They're a tough
group. I'm gonna go Decatur.
I'm gonna go Riverside. I'm gonna go Riverside here.
Outvoted.
Carter Riverside.
Nevada Community versus Anna.
Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they make a good a run last year?
Mhm.
Nevada Community. I think they went
They-
2-3 deep.
They went to the second round and they lost actually in the second round to Dallas Wilmer.
Second round?
Yeah.
Second round? I
The
think you're
area.
thinking of Northeast, Rafa, because I was thinking of Northeast.
Yeah, Nevada Community advanced to the second round last year and lost 1-0 to Dallas Wilmer. I've got Community.
And Nevada.
Braves.
Ranch View versus Pinkston. Carrington Ranch View, Dallas Pinkston.
Give me Ranch View.
Entry.
Carrollton.
Or Ranch Water, as somebody
Yeah,
said.
not to be confused with Ranch Water. Yeah.
Gainesville versus Kemp. The G versus the K.
G.
Gainesville.
Dallas Wilmer Hutchins versus Uplift Williams Prep.
Wilmer Hutchins.
Wilmer.
Jacksonville versus Henderson.
Now we're Region 2 now. Could be a tough
Yeah,
one, but I'll
Jacksonville.
be Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
See, this is the Jacksonville squad that I like a little bit more, is on their boys' side this year.
Pleasant Grove and Athens.
I got Pleasant Grove again.
Pleasant Grove. All right.
Tough group again here. Yeah, I'll give slight edge here, PG.
Kilgore and Lufkin Hudson.
Definitely.
Kilgore.
Yeah.
Kilgore.
And Lindale and Paris.
Lindale. Lindale for me.
Yeah.
North Dallas versus Dallas Life Oak Cliff.
North Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah.
Panther Creek versus Kaufman.
Panther Creek.
Panther Creek.
Oak Hills, Faith Family, and Dallas Lincoln.
Oak Cliff.
This is the team that I think they beat Palestine.
Lincoln.
Who?
They're in regular
Oak Cliff.
I think so.
Oak Cliff.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got the Faith Family. The Oak
Yeah, I was
Cliff.
gonna say Lincoln didn't play. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know, but
Sunnyvale and Salina.
Salina.
this is
It's a close one.
tough little draw here for Salina.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got Salina though.
Tyler Chapel Hill and Pittsburgh.
Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill.
Center and Madisonville.
Center.
Yeah.
Sulphur Springs and Bullard.
Wildcats. Sulphur Springs.
Yeah, Sulphur Springs.
And Palestine and Gladwater Sabine.
Palestine.
Fine.
And then let me get these moved over.
And a shout out to any of our listeners. If we do have any live listeners, don't forget, feel free, share your comments with us. Questions, comments, anything you might have. If you are listening live, don't be ashamed to admit that you're listening live at 1:30 in the morning. Okay, so please feel free to comment on here, because we could use it in between the soccer talk and the barbecue talk. We love to hear from our listeners.
I'm sure most of our listeners are in bed, ready for church tomorrow.
I don't know. There's close to 300 people watching. So
Or
Is it
ready
really?
for the Barbacoa.
There you go. Menudo.
Wichita Falls and Riverside.
Ooh. I think I'm going to go with Riverside.
So you're not giving the old school, longer leash on the
Yeah, what
boys'
happened
side?
there, man?
I got Wichita Falls.
I'm gonna go Wichita Falls here. Yeah.
The old school survives. Dumas and Bowie.
Go La Bowie here. La Bowie. Steve, don't say it. Steve, don't say it.
Bowie.
Bridgeport and Stephenville.
Ooh, I got Bridgeport.
It's probably a tough one here.
Yeah, it will be. But I'm leaning towards.
I think if Stephenville can get past Alvarado there, I think I like Stephenville.
Who did you say, Rafa? Stephenville? I said Bridgeport.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with actually I'm gonna go with Stephenville.
Peer pressure from coach.
I think if you kind of look what Bridgeport's on, they've had a good season, but but I think you got to look at what Stephenville's as far as also with district play too. They've had some, I think, more battle tested than Bridgeport.
Diamond Hill Jarvis and Kennedale.
Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond.
St. Angelo, Lakeview, and Mineral Wells. I'm assuming Lakeview. St. Ellie and Hershey.
Ellie.
St. Ellie. Yeah.
Life and Castleberry, the pound for pound.
Waxahachie. I think Waxahachie wins this one.
Man, that RPI is done. We're not doing it anymore. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, no, I think they're not where when Rafa was looking at them in the RPI. It
was early on. It was kind of early on. Yeah, it was early. I mean, they were doing well, but then they had a little slip up.
I don't know if they're banged up or what. I don't know.Maybe they're healthy again. Who knows? But yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'm picking Castleberry. I believe in the RPI.
Yeah.
Are we going with Life or Castleberry?
I got Castleberry.
Well, I know you do, but Coach Cano seems like he's got.
I think what? I'm
gonna go. I'm gonna go with Castleberry. I think I'll go with Castleberry.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
We bullied Rafa into sticking with this pound for pound there.
I threatened to get rid of the RPI.
Riverside and Salado.
Salado.
And then Nevada Community and Carrollton Ranch View.
Ranch View for me.
Yeah, Ranch View.
I agree.
Gainesville and Wilmer Hutchins.
Gainesville for me.
I like Wilmer Hutchins here.
I think Wilmer Hutchins on this one.
Yeah.
Pleasant Grove or Jacksonville?
Gotta go Jacksonville. Yeah.
Kilgore or Lindell?
This will be a really good.
That is a great matchup. Yeah.
This is one of the ones we're talking about, getting from those second round matches that could potentially be, you can actually put this as possibly like a regional
tournament, yeah.
A regional tournament kind of game, but you're just depending on where you fall in the bracket and the district that you're in. I mean, it's tough to kick one of these teams out at this point of the tournament. Almost the early part of the tournament, but for the second round. But man, so I all that being said, I do have Kilgore advancing. But man, tough match, very tough match early on.
Kilgore?
Yeah, Kilgore.
Ranch View or Wilmer Hutchins?
Sneaky good little matchup there. Yeah.
Ranch View.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville or Kilgore?
Jacksonville. I think that's the end of the road for Kilgore.
Are you sure?
I got Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville there. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do this there. North Dallas and Frisco Panther Creek.
I got Frisco, Panther Creek.
Frisco.
Oak Cliff Faith Family and Salina.
Salina.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Salina might, but I'm gonna.
Didn't
This
Salina
way-
go out on the boys' side? Go out early last year too.
Yeah, they did last year. I think it was area round last year.
Same round.
I'm going Oak Cliff for this one.
Yeah, Oak Cliff family on this one. Yeah,
I'm going Oak Cliff family, knocking off Salina.
Chapel Hill or Center,
Chapel Hill.
and Sulphur Springs or Palestine.
Palestine for me.
Palestine.
Oof.
Tough one.
is this
Yeah.
the year Sulphur Springs gets over the hump?
I think Coach Upton, if there was a year, right, in terms of district champion, you look at their district, they're extremely battle tested just out of their tournament alone, right? 10, what was it? I know he posted about that earlier today. There was in their
10
tournament,
district champs.
10 district champions in their tournament, and all 16 teams made the playoffs. And I feel if there's a year that they could catch Palestine, this might be it. I'm gonna go Sulphur Springs.
Rafa.
I think this is that year.
Yeah, I think that Sulphur Springs pulls off probably one of the biggest wins of their program.
So Panther Creek or Oak Cliff.
I'm gonna go Panther Creek. Tough match.
Yeah.
Panther Creek in overtime.
Going once, going twice.
That's
Just
what do you got?
thinking, yeah, this is a tricky game because I think Panther Creek. I think they, even though like I said, Oak Cliff family had that big win over Palestine. And it was a good win too, but I think Panther Creek. I think District 11 has a better prepared than what District 9 has.
All right. And Chapel Hill or Sulphur Springs?
Yeah. I'm going to go Sulphur.
It's a great matchup here. I'll give it to Sulphur Springs. We'll go another round.
Wichita Falls or Bowie?
Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls, yeah.
So Wichita Falls almost didn't make it out of the area, and now they're in through
Regional
the
semi.
Stephenville and DHJ.
DHJ for me.
Yeah, Diamond Hill.
Powerhouses here: Lakeview, St. Eliot. I can't help you out on this one.
What a great matchup.
St. Ellie.
Great matchup.
St. Ellie.
Yeah.
Wow, not even discussion. Wow.
No, they're
That's a yeah.
that'd be a good game.
That's gonna be
That could depend on where they play at too. And I wouldn't be surprised they get play that game either in Midland or Odessa or Pecos.
that has Grande written all over it.
Yeah.
Grande Communication Stadium.
Castleberry or Salida?
Salado.
Salado.
So moving back up top, Wichita Falls or Diamond Hill Jarvis?
It's the end of the road for Falls.
Yeah.
I think that's the same round that the girls fell off as well.
We'll go Sun Ellie in this one.
Tough little weekend for them. And then San Ellie.
And then on this side here, Ranchview or Jacksonville?
Jacksonville. I'm going to go Jacksonville here.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Frisco Panther Creek or Sulphur Springs?
Panther Creek. I think this is where it ends for Sulphur Springs here. Great run.
Diamond Hill Jarvis and San Eli, Jacksonville, and Frisco Panther Creek.
Yeah, I got Sanelli going to state, so give me Sanelli.
Same. San Eli.
Yeah.
This our other matchup though.
And then the other one, I got Jacksonville.
I think Panther Creek's going to pull this one off.
I could see Panther Creek here.
All right. And we'll do the adjustment here real quick here.
Here we go. The final stretch. 3 and 4.
Going where we know everything.
Hardly. Navasota.
Yeah.
Minnesota over Vidor and Liberty.
I've got Liberty.
What do you think, Rafa?
I'm going to go Vider.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll follow Rafa. I think, yeah, slight edge there.
Scarborough or Bellevue?
Scarborough.
Scarborough.
East Chambers or Bridge City?
This will be a close one. I got East Chambers though.
Yeah, East Chambers. Very, very good program.
Manor New Tech versus Robinson.
Manor.
Bay City and Needville.
Bay City. For me.
There's a deep sigh on that one.
What a great by district matchup here.
You know, Naville's like I said, a newer program than Bay City.
I've got strength of schedule on this here with Bay City.
Yeah,
Bay City. Yeah.
Waco, La Vega, and Giddings.
La Vega.
El Campo and Iowa Colony High School.
Campo. Coach Campo.
Yeah, Campo.
Huffman Hargrave and Orange Little Cypress Mauriceville.
It's another paragraph. I got Hargrave.
Houston Mickey Leland College Prep versus Sealy.
Leland.
Yeah.
Lumberton versus Livingston.
Lumberton.
Good matchup here. Good matchup. Lumberton, yeah.
Steve's Royal versus Steve's Texan Houston Fur. I mean,
Royal.
I'm not even a Texans fan, actually, but
Go Royal.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Royal Royal High School.
Port Lavaca and West Columbia. Calhoun.
Sand Crabs.
Calhoun. Yep.
Was that the wrong one?
No, that's her
mascot. That's her mascot. Yeah, the Sand Crabs.
Yeah, that's
I'll go Calhoun. I'll go Calhoun.
I'll go Calhoun.
Lorena and Rockdale.
Lorena.
Gonna go Lorena. Yeah, Lorena.
Yeah, Lorena.
Stafford and Columbus.
Stafford.
Stafford for sure. Yeah.
The Ducks versus Marlin. Taylor Ducks.
Taylor Ducks. I got the Ducks. Los Patos.
It'll be interesting. Might be a little interesting, but yeah, Taylor.
Marlin's a new program. You know, they're one of those three
playing
in 4A.
4. Yeah.
Region 4, Floresville and Kennedy.
Floresville.
Austin and Cheeve and Davenport. The Polar Bears. I do like the Polar Bears in Austin.
I'm going to go with Cheeve.
Still going to lean Davenport on this one for an opening round matchup.
Didn't they make a run last year, Austin and Cheeve?
Yeah.
Or I think they made a...
They got all the way to the regional semi and lost 2-1 to Hidalgo. Austin and Cheeve.
So better Davenport squad than from a year ago, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Davenport.
I just can't remember where this one's supposed to be played.
Yeah, I got Cheeve though, but yeah, we can go with 2-1. 2-1.
Oh, actually, it looks like they've updated the bracket. It's actually Cheeve and Fredericks. Well, they say Fredericksburg.
Yeah. This should be Fredericksburg.
So it's actually Fredericksburg, not Davenport.
Give me
Davenport finished second.
Take Davenport anyway.
Yeah.
Fredericksburg, that changes. Then I'm going to lean Cheeve.
Yeah.
Because Davenport was runner-up, not third. Fredericksburg was third. The little Billies.
Which they've had a good season this year.
Who's that?
Fredericksburg.
Yeah. I still have Cheeve. That being said.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I just made the adjustment here. So.
Rafa, did you pick on Cheeve and Fredericksburg? Or?
Yeah,
you went with Cheeve. Lavernia or Pleasanton?
Lavernia.
Is this the third time the charm? Because the last 2 years they've lost in the first round.
This is third time will be the charm.
That's right.
To get out of the first round anyway.
This is Davenport and Burnett, not Fredericksburg and Burnett. I had them flipped.
Yeah, so I got Davenport in this one.
Davenport.
Jubilee, Brownsville Jubilee, and Monte Alto.
Jubilee.
Rockport Fulton and Vanguard Academy Beethoven.
Rockport.
Yeah.
Progresso and Brownsville Idea Riverview. I'm assuming Progresso, pardon me.
The right answer.
Yes, Progresso.
Idea Far and Alice.
Idea Far.
I think Alice. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Alice on this one.
Coach, you're the tiebreaker. That Coyote.
I don't think you have to.
So this is the same district that Hidalgo's in, District 30.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think the breakdown.
And so in this match last year, it was Hidalgo versus Rockport Fulton, and that was an 8-1 win for Hidalgo. So that's what I'm kind of going based off of. You know, you kind of, especially in the first round by district, you kind of base it upon. I don't think you have to
go far to get my take on this. I'll go Idea Far.
Here we go.
It's 155.
And I'm assuming we're rolling Bernie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Memorial and Somerset.
Memorial for me.
Marble Falls and Wimberley.
Interesting.
Marble
I got
Falls.
Marble Falls though.
This is a Marble Falls squad to keep your eye on the boys' side here in Region 4.
Uvalde and Fox Tech.
Oh,
So we have a correction there. Lavernia did lost last year on the second round. So yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, to Bernie.
Yeah.
Uvalde for me.
I agree. I'm leaning Uvalde.
You know, I actually got to see Fox Tech play, and they played a really good. Like I said, it was a back and forth game with Gonzalez. Don't count out Fox Tech on that. I think they'll make it close. So but Uvalde, I think, will be just a slight edge.
So according to the logos, the Battle of the Stars, Hidalgo with 2 versus Beeville Jones with 3.
I don't know where those 3 stars came from.
I was about to say. They look good though.
Yeah.
They have Hidalgo.
Alamo versus Brownsville Frontier. The Chargers
Brownsville.
versus the Griffins.
Frontier.
Yeah, Frontier.
Yeah.
London versus Idea North Mission.
London.
Sorry, Harry. Go back to that last match. I just want to make sure something. Brownsville Idea. Is it Frontier or College Prep?
Frontier.
Okay. Okay.
Actually. Well, no, College Prep is Alamo. So Idea College Prep is Alamo.
I believe there's also a Brownsville. Oh, okay. I could have gotten it wrong. That's fine.
So that's part of their name. Is that what it is? These Idea schools, some of them have some lengthy names.
Yeah, they do.
Well, hold on 1 second. This was, Alamo Frontier.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Because there's so many of them. So
it's actually so it's actually Brownsville Idea Frontier College Prep. But so yeah, that's where I think that's where my confusion was. Sorry about that.
London.
And
We'll go
then
London.
we went London, and then Port Isabel and Idea Edinburgh Quest.
Port Isabel.
Yeah, for PI.
Isabel.
PI.
And then last time to race through here to see who's going through. Navasota and Vidor.
I got Navasota.
Navasota.
Scarborough and Winnie East Chambers.
Winnie.
We go East.
I'm going with Scarborough.
So
like
Winnie.
East, still like East Chambers here.
New Tech versus Bay City.
New Tech.
This will be a little tricky one here.
I know.
New Tech's it's a newer school, correct?
Yeah, I've been
Bernie
there.
actually posted that they lost in the second round last year.
Yeah. I think Rafa corrected himself on that one. Yeah, they lost to Bernie. We won't say the score, but they lost to Bernie.
Yeah, let's. I'll roll the dice on this one. I'll go Maynard.
Maynard New Tech.
Rafa went Maynard. I think we went Maynard. La Vega and El Campo.
La Vega. They've been a surprise. They're young. Actually, what I've read, they're a young team, but they've been overachieving. So keep it. They could do some. They're going to do some damage. I think in the playoffs.
Huffman Hargrave and Mickey Leland.
Huff.
Huffman. Yeah.
Lumberton and the end of the road for Royal Barbecue.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Port Lavaca, Calhoun, and Lorena.
I got
Go
Calhoun.
I'm gonna go Lorena here.
Like Lorena.
Rafa, you want Lorena? And Stafford, or is it the end of the Ducks again in round 2, just like with the girls?
Stafford.
Stafford's tough to go against, especially in these first couple of rounds.
Floresville and Austin Achieve.
I've got Austin Achieve. It's the end of the road for my sister's town.
I agree.
Austin Achieve.
I think Floresville put it together this year. Lavernia and Davenport.
Great matchup here. Great matchup.
Remember, Lavernia is watching. So.
Yeah.
This year Lavernia gets to the third round.
I think I agree. I think this is
I do too.
This is a good favorable matchup for them.
They've established themselves the last few years, of course, in the regular season, and I think this is where they start getting over the hump in the playoffs and start, putting their name out there to where other teams across the state kind of, take Lavernia a little bit more serious.
I'll go Jubilee here.
Jubilee. Yeah. And Progresso, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Progresso.
Bernie and Memorial, I'm assuming still Bernie.
Correct, yeah.
Marble Falls and Uvalde.
Marble Falls.
Marble Falls.
This sets up a tricky matchup there for Bernie.
This is a tough side of the bracket.
Hidalgo or London or Hidalgo and then London or Port Isabel.
I'm gonna go London.
I'm gonna go London, yeah.
So back up to the top. Lavernia, do they make it to the Elite 8?
No.
Or Austin achieve the Polar Bears?
I think Lavernia pulls this one off. It'll be a close game, but I think Lavernia gets this one. They finally achieve and get to the regional tournament.
Yeah.
So this is okay. I've got I'm gonna go achieve on this one.
Coach, I think you went with Lavernia.
Yeah.
And Jubilee and Progresso. Good luck on that one.
Yeah.
Progresso.
I'll go Progresso. Yeah.
Progresso. Yeah.
Bernie and Marble Falls.
Probably the toughest game maybe Bernie has played all year right here. So we'll go Bernie, but yeah.
Go Bernie, yeah.
Bernie.
And Hidalgo and London.
Hidalgo.
Navasado and East Chambers.
Navasota.
Yeah. I think this is where the Pirates come up short here, I think.
Manor New Tech and Waco La Vega.
These Pirates from La Vega, they'll advance.
La Vega.
Oh man, we could have an all-pirate matchup over there.
Yeah.
Hargrave and Lumberton.
It's gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Huffman.
And Lorena and Stafford.
That one I'm leaving Lumberton.
Oh, Lumberton?
I'm leaving Lumberton. I don't know what Steve. I don't know.
Lumberton as well.
Okay. Sorry. Lorena and Stafford.
Stafford.
Yeah.
All right. So Navasado or Waco La Vega?
Navasota.
Yeah.
Lumberton or Stafford?
I actually had La Vega in that one. But they outnumbered me.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
I'm gonna go Stafford here.
That's Stafford.
I got Lumberton here. Outnumbered again.
Stafford.
Yep.
Bernie and Hidalgo.
This is the match, man. Oof,
This
in the
payback
valley.
right here.
This is in the valley. Oh no, this one's a Cabinets. I'm sorry.
No, this is in corporate. This is
Yeah.
payback
Yeah.
from last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I,
right.
I think Bernie
I got
get
Bernie.
Bernie.
The Windy City.
No, go ahead. Well, remember, because Bernie had the issue that they got rain delayed, and
Yeah.
then
To midnight.
Yeah.
Right.
they were short on
a-
rest. Lavernia
Very
and
short
Progresso.
turnaround. Yeah. Progresso.
Yeah, Progresso.
Lavernia, for our Lavernia folks, keep listening. Okay. Doesn't mean you guys stop listening here tonight.
All right, so heck of a Final Four: Navasota, Stafford, Progresso, Bernie.
I'm gonna go Stafford. Stafford and Bernie for me.
That's Steve. Anybody disagree?
So I can go to bed.
I like I'm
Peer
leaning
pressure on that.
I'm leaning Navasota here.
Yeah, I think Navasota
And
Bernie.
Yeah.
Navasota, Bernie.
Navasota and Bernie.
That is going to be, you look at Bernie, right? That is going to be a path for Bernie.
So looking at the state, you could have Sam LA, Frisco, Panther Creek, Navasota, and Bernie as far as the Final Four.
That's a tough Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. It's super late. But thank you for everybody that tuned in or that will watch on the replay. Remember, tomorrow at 4 o'clock ish, well, probably 4 o'clock because we've got other stuff that's stacked up behind it. We will be doing 5A for that here. And then around 6-ish, because it may go a little bit over because, 5A look loaded. I won't lie to you, when I was putting the bracket together, I was like, holy cow. But thank you for everybody for tuning in.
Absolutely.
What's Life Without Goals? We're out of here, and we'll see you in 14 hours.
Yeah. Have a good night, folks. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Good night.